Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for coming back. Anyway, first and foremost, I want to let you guys know why Kat's not here. Normally it's Kat and Lou, but today you have Lou, and then Kat will come later. Kat right now is in Ecuador. She's in a tournament. Background information, I know we mentioned it in a previous video. She is a tennis player. She does play professionally, so she does have to travel the whole world all the time. And I'm here like, take me with you. But not yet. Anyway, so today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys my coming out story, and then moving forward in the video, Kat will come out with her coming out story. But first, before we start the video, I want to thank every single person who has viewed our videos, every single person who has sent me comments, who has DM'd me, who has texted me. Everyone who has subscribed, all of you, thank you. I didn't think that we were gonna be having so many views and so many subscribers so quickly. I know it takes time to do this, and I know it takes patience and a lot of love and a lot of effort. I'm so grateful. So for that, I want to thank every single one of you for liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. I appreciate you, and Kat appreciates you, and even Stuart appreciates you. Because honestly, it's really fun to make these videos. Kat loves editing, and I love talking, apparently, because I make the videos so long sometimes. But don't worry, we'll come out with challenges and some funny content, and it's gonna be good, guys. Just bear with us while we're learning what we're doing. Moving forward, my coming out story. Guys, I never came out. And then you're gonna be like, Luisa, what do you mean you never came out? You're like married and stuff. Yes, I get that. But I never actually had a talk with my parents and sat down, cried about it, and all these things that a lot of people had to go through, man. And I know how lucky I am, because not a lot of people get that, and not a lot of people get to sit there and bring a girl home and they don't get kicked out, or like, not a lot of people get to have like that experience where everyone just welcomes you with open arms. I realized I was gay from a very early age. Like, I knew that I liked women, but I also felt like I liked men. Would I consider myself bisexual? I don't know. I don't think so. But I have had boyfriends, and I can't sit here and be like, oh my god, all men are gross. And no. I dated a guy for 4 years. It didn't work out. Then throughout that time of my life, I experimented with girls, and I knew that was the route, but I was very shy. I didn't know how to be like, hey, yo, mommy. Like, I was just like, and most of the time when you're just like, the boys are the ones coming to you and whatever. But when I was 18, I had my first girlfriend. I brought her home. I just introduced her as a friend, but she became my friend every single day. For a friend who would come over the house, I would sleep over her house. I even took her to Colombia with me. My family was not stupid. My family knew exactly what I was doing, who I was with and stuff. And this girl didn't look like the girliest girl in the, she wasn't like a stud, but she was like a stud, like very straight. She wouldn't wear like girly clothes and stuff. So you knew, my mom asked me, I think when I was like 14. Oh my god, my mom found like a picture of me kissing a girl one time. And I was like, oh, that's not me. And my mom was like, yeah, okay. Again, I was like 11, 10. And when she asked me, I was like, oh, no. Whatever. So, moving forward, I brought this girl to Colombia. My family didn't say anything. My Colombian side of the family didn't say anything. I say side like there's more sides. I'm fully Colombian. But I mean like the ones who live in Colombia didn't say anything. Me and this girl broke up. They asked about her. Nothing. Then I started dating my previous ex. I've officially only had 3 girlfriends in my life. I'm okay with that. So last girlfriend, I was with her, and when she proposed, I told my mom, Mind you, we never had the gay story. We never had the coming out story, but I went out from 0 to 100 and be like, hey, I'm gonna get married to this girl, by the way. Again, no judgment. It's just like, all right, Luisa, that's what you're doing. But I never told my dad that I never told that side of the family I was getting married. You know, that was a big deal. I was like, how are they gonna act? How's my grandma gonna act? This and that, you know, and not because they ever made me feel like they would act any bad way, but it was just a mental thing. I went to my sister and asked her what I should do, and she's like, hey, just tell them, nothing's gonna happen. I never grew the balls. I never told them anything because honestly, sounds really messed up, but I knew that relationship was just going downhill, and I wasn't gonna waste my time telling my family anything that I wasn't 100% certain about. Then here comes Kat, bro. Kat, this girl. Love of my life. So Kat comes, I fall in love. I proposed to Kat. I proposed to Kat on Christmas, and I wanted to shout it out from the roof. Like, I just needed the world to know that that was gonna be my wife. And I needed them. I called my dad and I said, hey dad, I'm getting married to a girl, okay? I don't know if you know, but I'm gay. That's exactly how I said it. And he was like, oh, okay. Do you, like, is she nice to you? Do you love her? Like, what does she do? I need to get to know her, this and that. I said, okay, no problem. Fast forward, I asked Kat to marry me in December. We got married in April. I took her to Colombia in June. I took her to Colombia. Dude, my whole family loved her. It was beautiful. It was, every single person had something to do with her, and they told me how beautiful she was, and they were so happy for me, and all they wanted to hear was our stories and how we got to where we were, and how weird that she's a tennis player dating this little Colombian girl who knows nothing, or who knew nothing about tennis. And it was just a crazy love story, guys, and that's what happened. And that's how I came out, by not coming out. But like I said, not everyone is as fortunate as I was, and not everyone has the type of support and type of family that I do have. So for those who are struggling with that, it gets better. It will always get better as long as you surround yourself with the right people. And that. So now here's Kat. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, comment, DM me, send me ideas of what to do next. Okay, guys? It's gonna be fun. And thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. First and foremost, Luisa and I want to thank you all so much for the love and support that you've been giving to us so far throughout our journey. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you do like our content, because we'll be giving it to you more often now. But thank you so much once again. We really appreciate it, so thank you. Let's get started. So today's video is going to be about our coming out stories. In regards to mine, it wasn't quite the best way in terms of what I would have liked it to be. But I guess it was kind of a blessing in disguise, if I would have to describe it. I came out when I was 15 years old. I started having feelings for girls around the age of 12, but from 12 to probably 18, 19, I had so many different phases. The denial phase, thinking being gay was wrong, thinking being gay wasn't normal, didn't want to be gay, so I experimented with boys, I experimented with girls. I wasn't comfortable telling people about my sexuality. If anyone were to ask me, I would either say I was straight or I was bisexual. Not until I was older is when I was comfortable with in my own skin, basically. So from the age of 12, like I said, is when I started having feelings for girls. And I was mingling with them, I was having flings with them, I had girlfriends, and the way that I came out was I had a girlfriend at the time, and we were both not out of the closet, obviously, and we always were texting, always were FaceTiming, always were calling, you know. To the outside world, we were best friends, which is true, we were best friends, but obviously we were more than that to each other. We tried to do as much as possible to keep it a secret and to not make it known to others about it. We did the best that we could. We did it for a couple of years, actually, so we did a pretty good job. And however, I didn't tell my parents anything, and maybe told like my closest friend at the time, and when we tell a close friend, they're not going to tell anybody, so no one really knew. But one day I went to the bathroom, as a matter of fact, and I left my phone outside of the bathroom on the table. with no password, no like hidden messages. My messages would show if you got the text. And I went to the bathroom. When I came back out, I saw my dad with my phone in his hand. And as soon as I walked out, I immediately started crying and freaking out because I already knew what was gonna happen after that. So, you know, he kind of like was shocked and was like, what is this? What's happening? And, you know, there was no getting around it with what the messages were saying. I mean, I told him, you know, what was going on. And he asked me who knew, who didn't know, and I told him no one really knows because we've been keeping it a secret for a long time now. After that, it was kind of rough for me. I had to kind of like tell my family what the news was. First, they didn't take it so well. They thought it was a phase and all that, when I clearly knew it wasn't. It had been 3-4 years by then that I had known, or had a feeling at least, that I was going towards that direction. I still wasn't comfortable in my skin until I was about 19 years old, when I went to college, as a matter of fact. So from 12 to 18, 19 years old, if anyone were to ask me about my sexuality, I was either straight or bisexual. I was never lesbian. I never felt comfortable enough to say that, even in college. But when I did get to college, and when I had a different kind of atmosphere around me, maybe halfway through my first year, I, you know, was able to be like, yeah, you know, like, I'm a lesbian, like, whatever, you know. And no one cared. And to me, it was great because it was finally something that I could say without being scared of what the reaction would be. But ever since I did come out to my parents, maybe not in the way I wanted to, but ever since it did happen, past that rough patch that we had, which I'm sure, you know, most lesbians and gays have, I mean, it's not uncommon. My life has been so much better. I mean, I'm not embarrassed in public. I'm not embarrassed in general. We crack jokes about it now, you know. So it's very like heartwarming now to me that all of this happened, and that it is the way it is now. And because of all this is the way I found Luisa, is the way I found my wife. And had I not gone through those experiences that I went through, I would have never found someone as amazing as her. So I'm really, really glad that it all happened. Luckily, it wasn't a tragic experience like I know some people have. I know it wasn't the best way to do it, but all in all, I'd say that it was something that was definitely needed, and that I'm glad that it happened. So yeah, that's my story. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into our channel. Make sure that you like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.